Hi, my name is Meaghan Townsend. Welcome to Beginner Yoga. Whether you've done yoga 1,000 times before or you've never tried it out, come and join me today. It's going to be a fun, playful sequence, and we'll have a good time. So we're going to start in a sitting pose. Come down onto your knees, sit back on your heels. So no pressure on your knees. You can put a bolster underneath your butt if you feel any pressure. Pressure is not a good thing in general. Take your right arm out to the right, and on an inhale, reach up and over, extend, lengthen, stretch, open it up. Feels good to just move. And then coming over to the left, reach up, over, extend, spread those fingers, reach. Nice. And then come back. You're gonna just shift your weight, reach up and over. Oh my goodness. God, I love the stretching. And then take your hand behind your back. See if you can reach for that arm. Maybe it just reaches behind the back or all the way to the arm, and then opening up your chest, look up, breathe. And then the second side, shifting. Good, reach your arm up, lengthen. And then hand behind your back, open it up. Doesn't it feel good to just move around? Can you believe we're just on a mat? And then lift up, bring your hands on your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down, lift your belly so you feel your abs engage. And then take your right leg out to your right. Toes face away from you. Take your hand down your leg and then reach up and over. Hand can be on your thigh or your shin, not your knee. They're kind of expensive, so you don't want to put pressure on them. Reach up, extend, look up. And then bring your hand down, toes face the front of the room, and then reach your arm up, lift. Good. Let's get that on the second side. So coming back to center, bring your left leg out to the left, toes face away from you. On an inhale, reach up and over and extend. So in yoga, you want to use your breath to get yourself deeper. Reaching, lengthening. Inhaling, you create space, and exhale, length. Bring your fingertips down, toes face the front, and reach your arm up. Opening up your chest, breathe. And then come back to center. Good, bring your hands on your hips. Roll the shoulders back and down, and then inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers and press your palms to the ceiling. When you do that, your shoulders are gonna hike up, so relax them down. Use those back muscles as you extend and get taller. Whoa, I just felt my abs engage. I'm doing a sit-up without even having to do a crunch. It's so nice. Look up, reach. And release. Good, hands on your hips, relax the shoulders. So take your left leg, step it out in front of you. You can put your hand on your thigh to help yourself stand up. Ooh, my heart rate is raising. Let's try it again. Stepping it back down. This time take your right leg, hand on your thigh, and step up. Good, come back down. So if you want to make it a little more challenging, keep your hands on your hips. Otherwise, just the first way. Left foot up, and then right. Good, and coming back down. Let's try it one more time with the right foot first, and then left foot. Nice. Coming to the front of the mat, we're going to take some sun salutations. It'll warm up your body. These are traditional things that you may see in a yoga class. Get your energy going, get you flowing. So, standing at the front of the mat, relax your shoulders, lift your toes, lift your heart, and let's get started. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold. Look up, and then stepping back, top of the push-up. Yeah, we even have push-ups in yoga. Can you believe that? Press through your heels, extend your heart. When I first came to yoga, I thought, yoga's gonna be a bunch of like breathing and we're not gonna really move. Here we go, we're gonna move. So lowering all the way down. Good, interlace your hands behind your back and lift your chest up. So lifting your chest, you're doing a back bend. Back bends stimulate your adrenals. Think about adrenaline. If you really got a lot of adrenaline in your body, you're breathing, you're moving, heart's racing, burning calories. We love that. Try putting the other middle finger on top so you switch the clasp, open up your chest. It might feel a little bit weird. There's one way you always clasp your hands, so trying it the other way opens up your chest a little differently. And then keeping the chest lifted, bring your hands under your elbows and lift your chest. You can feel your upper back working. You want to keep the upper back working, pinching your elbows. Now see if you can hover your hands. Okay, try it again. And lift, hover, a little bit higher. Now see if you can keep the chest up over your hands. Nice. Full cobra, looking up, heart lifts, reaching forward, and then curl your toes under to downward dog. Good. Spread your fingers. You want straight arms, straight legs, pressing your heels towards the floor. They may not reach. Even if they don't reach, lift your toes and spread them. And then relax them down. We have a tendency to grip things. We like to grip with our toes and our fingers. In yoga, you're trying to be in challenging poses and relaxing at the same time. So see if even in this challenging inversion, where your head is below your heart, you can relax a little bit and let go. Shake your head, let go of your neck. Downward dog. Inhale and exhale. So taking a full vinyasa, shoulders come over your wrist into that plank or top of a push-up, lowering onto your belly, inhaling to cobra, and exhaling downward dog. You can see if you move with your breath, you can actually increase your heart rate and start breathing, moving, getting a little bit warmer. Let's try it one more time. Shoulders over your wrists. Good. Exhaling lower. Inhaling lift. And exhale. Downward dog. Good. Looking forward. Step your feet up in front of the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. And then heels press to stand up. Whew. All that on a little mat. Let's try it again. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And this time just step your left leg back and drop your knee to the floor. If you feel any pressure on the knee, you can just double over your mat by lifting it up and creating a little space, a little padding on your knee. Good. So stage one, stay here. I like to have my back toes curled under because I like to protect my knee. You can also have the back foot flat down. Stage one, just stay here. If you want to make it a little more challenging, bring your hands to the top of your thigh. Make sure that you're lifting your belly up so you're not sinking here, putting pressure on your back. You want to pull your belly, engage your abs. Roll your shoulders. If you want even more of a challenge, reach your arms up. When you look up, you send the energy up and you actually create more heat in your body. So reach, 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 but relax your shoulders. So again, challenging pose. See if you can relax. And then release it down. Good. Stepping back. Downward dog. Now take your left knee, bring it up and step it up. It might not make it, so just pick it up and put it there. And then drop your right knee down. Good. So again, you can stay here, maybe a little bit more. Bring your hand on your thigh. You want to make sure your knee is over your ankle and it doesn't go past your ankle. It'll protect your joints. Relax your shoulders, stay here, or for more, reaching your arms up. Send the energy up and look up. Wiggle your fingers, check them out. Good, and then release it down. Stepping back, downward dog. Looking forward, exhaling, relax your head down. Good. And then look up and step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, look forward, exhale, fold, and then bend your knees so your chest is on your thighs. Again, stay here. If you want a little bit more, we're gonna come into chair pose. So bring your arms up, they reach up. Often shoulders are really tight, so bringing them out here is fine. If you want more, opening it up, reaching up. Think of a firebolt, just sending it up. Good, sit down a little bit lower, but lift a little higher. There's a tendency to bloop out your butt or to tuck it under. Number one, this isn't too attractive, so pull it under. We want to look really cute when we're doing yoga. So bend a little lower and lift. Pull your belly, nice, and then come to standing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Let's try that chair again. Bend your knees, and then exhale, fold. Good, look up. And then this time you're gonna step your right knee back. Drop your knee to the floor. Bring your hands to your thigh, and then reach your arms up. To add more here, you're gonna curl the back toes under, pull your belly up and press it. So you sit down and lift up. It's a lunge. So bending your knee. See if you can lift your toes, press energy through the back leg. Good. And then hands release. Keep your right hand down and raise your left arm up. Open it up to twist. Reaching up. Again, your shoulder's probably going to dunk forward. See if you can open it up, create more space. Good, hands down, step back. Let's go right to downward dog and try it on the second side. Knee up, good, and take your knee down. Hands to the top of your thigh and arms up. Again, stay here or just try it this time. Pull your belly up, straighten your back leg. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Sit down a little lower and lift a little higher. See if you can get even taller and even longer. Wonder if yoga actually will make me taller. That'd be really cool. Look up. Nice. And then leaning forward, take your left arm down, right arm up, and open up your chest. So again, see if you can create space across your back, across your belly, and extend, look up. Good, hands down, stepping it back all the way to downward dog. Drop to your knees, child's pose. So child's pose is a relaxing, nice, gentle pose. And exhale, let go, drop your head. And then curl your toes under, back to downward dog. So let's do some more hip opening poses. So take your right foot, step it up, and then you're gonna drop the left knee down. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh, and then take your left hand to your left hip or towards your thigh and open it up. Feels good to open up your hips. So this is a modified Warrior 2. In Warrior 2, you're using your breath. Think of Warrior, it's powerful, strong. So lift your chest open, engage your muscles. Notice the difference if you just hang out or if you open and really press. Breathe, feel good. And then release it, let's try the second side. Step it back and then step your left foot up. Good, drop the knee down. Again, take your forearm on your thigh and then right hand to your right hip. So you want to press your forearm to your thigh. You don't want your knee to buckle in. Open it up. Send energy through your arms and notice the difference between relaxing and really fully engaging, opening, breathing, lifting your chest and looking up. Such a difference. Reach, breathe, and release. Step it back. So we're going to try a full Warrior 2 now. So step your right foot up. Turn your back foot flat. Good. And then take your right forearm to your right thigh and lift up. Reach your arm up. Now, using your inner thighs, pull the front and the back of the mat together. So you're using your inner thighs and your quads to lift up. Warrior 2, relax your shoulders and extend and reach. Again, send energy through your fingertips. Sit down a little bit lower, lift, pull your belly up. Nice. Breathe, one more breath, you can do it, and then release. Oh. Step it back, downward dog. Let's try the second side. Good thing this is only 20 minutes. Step it up. Good, turn your back foot flat. Again, sink into that front thigh, knee over your ankle, bring your forearm to your thigh, and then take your right arm up, open it up. Again, the knee might buckle in, so open it, press it open, and then see if you can use your inner thighs and lift up, Warrior 2. Feel an extension through the fingertips, send energy through each finger, each toe. Extend, make your body longer, engage your muscles, lift your chest, pull your belly, sit down a little lower and lift, relax the shoulders. Whew. Can you believe just standing could be this much work? So sit down, really breathe, it's not much longer. One more breath. And exhale, release. Good, stepping it back, downward dog. So let's use that heat to stretch ourselves out a little bit. So pull your right knee in, step it up. Good, drop the left knee down, and then sit into that thigh. Maybe feel a thigh stretch here. If you want a little bit more, maybe you bend your back leg. Maybe your hands are on your thigh here or here. And then straighten out your hamstring. So very often, especially as athletes, as most people in the world, our hamstrings get really tight. So using the heat to stretch out our hamstring, you get a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. Think about a piece of taffy. When it's really cold, it's hard to chew, and as it gets warmer, you can get deeper, longer, and you can really pull it long. So see if you can send that heat into that back of the hamstring. Good, spread your toes, squiggle them. You always want to have fun in yoga. And then let's try the second side. So step it back and then left foot steps up. Good. Drop the knee down. Again, stretching your quad here. Maybe your forearm on your thigh, maybe you bend. Any variation, as long as you feel a stretch in your quad, you're good to go. And then straighten that front leg. Good. Very nice. Squiggle your toes. Oh, my hamstring's so tight. So you may be here, you may be up on your fingertips. Either way, as long as you feel a stretch, that's great. No pressure on your knee. Good. And then shift forward. Good. Stepping it back and drop your knees down. So we're going to take another twist on the floor, feeling good. Reach your right arm up and then weave it under, roll onto that right shoulder. Good. Take your left hand and press it open, twist a little bit deeper. And then release. Second, lift up, weave it under, roll onto that shoulder. Feels good to breathe into your belly, just move. All this heat you've created, when you twist it out, you get rid of all those toxins. I'm not saying that you're toxic, but just in case there's anything left over, getting it out. And then walk your hands out in front of you. Good. Spread your fingers and then try to bring your chest and chin to the floor. It may not reach, but you want that action of lowering it down. You'll feel that arch in your upper back. When you can't reach any further, spread your fingers and then pull back. Get that nice stretch on your shoulders. You've really worked your arms today. Great, so feeling that back bend and then coming up. We're gonna stretch our hips. So just shift off to your left, cross your legs, flex your feet. So by sending energy into your feet, you're gonna engage your legs and you're gonna feel a little bit more in your hips. So this is a hip stretch. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. Notice the stretch in your hips and no pressure in your knee. See if you can lengthen the front of your body and fold down. Good. So send your breath into your hips. Use that breath. Relax the shoulders. See if you can let go a little bit more. When you're doing something that's challenging, you can let go and just breathe. You can take this into your life when things come up and they're challenging. You can just breathe through them. No big deal, right? It will all pass, I promise you. One more breath and lift up and switch sides. So take your other leg on top. Flex the feet again, engaging your feet, engages your legs. Lift up and fold. So it doesn't matter how low you get, as long as you're feeling a stretch in your hip, and that's great. Good, reach a little bit more. Good, lifting up, we'll take a forward fold. So bring your legs straight out in front of you, shake them out. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. When I first came to yoga, I could not touch my toes. Believe it or not, I really couldn't. I was an athlete and it just didn't work for me. So what I did was I started with my chest on my thighs, held the bottom of my feet. My legs weren't straight, but you just walk your feet out. As soon as your chest lifts off your thighs, you just hang out. Feel the stretch in the back of your thighs. Maybe today you're here, maybe the next day you get down a little bit lower. Working it this way is a little different. You can check it out, do what you like. If you prefer to do it this way, it's your choice. I'm gonna stay here and breathe. And then rolling up. So sit back into a simple cross-legged position. Relax your feet, just letting go. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your belly, your chest, your throat. And as you exhale, lengthening the spine, elongating. Feel the crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling. So using that space, length you've created, bring your hands to a prayer position. And we end by saying Namaste, which means all the goodness in you salutes all the goodness in me. Say it with me, Namaste. I'm Meaghan Townsend. Thank you for joining me on Exercise TV.
To order DVDs and accessories, visit exercisetv.tv/store.